So, and then the aforementioned Saraya interview with Renee Paquette from the back. And by the way, old Sockface pitched to the interview. Well, earlier today, Renee sat down with Saraya, and they go to the VTR, and they're both standing up. That's fucking indicative of Sockface's announcing talent. So Saraya, basically short and sweet. She's very lucky to be cleared, wants to beat the best, and is sick of all the back and forth. It's time to... There was no heartfelt statement here to redeem her in the hearts and minds of the fans, or any kind of rebuttal that would have made anybody go, well, you know what? Come to think of it, fuck Britt Baker, or anything. Just perfunctory at best. What were the people in the arena doing? Because they cheer when shit comes up from the Acclaimed on the screen or whatever. Did they cheer when Saraya popped up?
No, they didn't, because whatever they're doing with Britt Baker is working, because they had just seen the Britt Baker promo and they were cheering for that. They were all about that. And so now they're conditioned to go, well, screw this other one. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, that's the attitude they're being given. And it almost seems like I'm thinking about that Britt Baker promo, and you how you said maybe she just came up with it herself, and Tony just said, yeah, go do it. It feels like sometimes these folks are just being allowed to say what they really feel, which is not always the greatest thing to have. The era of shoot promos, I think, has made us a little too comfortable with this idea. Sometimes you don't want the talent doing a promo saying their actual true feelings, because it goes counter to what you're trying to present.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, that is a perfect lead in to we'll skip over Tony Storm wrestled Anna Jay. By the way, on his position, it's a rib now. That's right. But we get to the last segment of the program and what you just said. And I know that, I can see Britt Baker and I can see Britt Baker really thinking this and not having ulterior motives, but coming up with that promo and thinking, wow, this is really a great promo. I could lay the whole thing out right here, and giving it to Tony. And Tony said, wow, that all sounds true. That sounds real. And yes,
it did.
But Tony not having the experience or the knowledge as a booker to go, yes, that is all real and sounds true, and that's what you're supposed to do in wrestling, and that will also completely undermine the entire presentation of both these girls that I have done up till now, because it will make them cheer for the one we want them to boo, and boo the one that I just signed for a ridiculous amount of money. But nevertheless,